I don't hear matter. Hmm. The person that sent me to the video, what I replied was, there is no comment. Because I don't know why we are even here at all. I don't know why we are here. Because hands down, without even going to anywhere, going far, going front now. No, no. There is no matter here. The wife one hands down. There should no man does that. Ah, how are they accusing you that you don't even buy pampers? They're like, no, no. Well, I don't know. Maybe you have anything to say about the man. Because me, no comment. Like seriously, that man is no man. That's what I reply. That's not a man. And it's I don't know where anybody can be coming from the argument that can say he have a point of I don't even know. The woman won hands down, kept all documents, kept, and I can say have all patience in the whole world you can have from a woman. I don't know what else it means. Only if you have anything to comment, let's hear your comment about this issue. Because me, nothing to say. They should just let the woman go gently and do what she like with her life. That's all.
What do you have to say to all this?
Thank you, Your Honor, for the opportunity. As he said, we have been married for about 15 years, and I'm not surprised by all he has said. That is the way he is. He has a history of domestic violence. After we got married, he told me, come, I stooped to conquer. In my family, men are worshipped. He said that in his family, they worship men. That whatever he does to me, nobody can hold him accountable for it, that I belong to him. So he started demonstrating all manners of wickedness, even things that should not cause issues.
When was that?
We got married in 2010. He started generating
When did you notice this?
2 weeks after we got married.
How many children do you have?
2.
You have 2 children between.
Yes.
Okay.
2 weeks after we, even things that should not cause it, they will make a big issue out of it and start beating me. There was a day, my tailor that has a shop adjoining to our house said her light tripped off and she needed power supply to iron clothes. I said, Madam, you can come in, there's no problem. And I plugged her iron in our sitting room for her to iron. She ironed the clothes and left. So later when he came, I said, it's like we have a power supply issue in the compound, that the shops outside, they don't have like that. We're even fortunate to have like that. The tailor there came to iron clothes. And he was like, what? A tailor came to iron clothes in my house? I was like, calm down. It was the sitting room. I didn't take her inside the room. That's the way I was raised. Our gates are always open. No, 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 no. He beat me up on top of that issue. At some point, he told me, even if I beat you, blind your eyes, knock out all your teeth, you are my wife and you will remain my wife. Nobody can do anything about it. I tried to tolerate it. I kept on managing the situation. This issue of the worship men in their family caused his loss of job. Few months after we got married, barely 3 months after we got married, he lost his job because his supervisor was a woman and he was rude to that woman and his appointment was terminated. He came home jobless. Newly married, I was already pregnant. So I had to take up the family responsibilities. House rent, baby things, delivery, everything. Buy everything. When I had that first child, he told me that his mother that will come and stay. I said, well, my parents will come for the naming ceremony, which my parents did. But I told my mom, he said his mom will stay. Both of you cannot stay. So my parents had to go back the day after the naming ceremony. For the first one, I had courts in my private parts. After my parents left, Dave and his people never helped me with anything in the house. I would sit like this and be turning amala for them. And they will sit comfortably and eat. Nobody will help me with baby clothes. I will wash the baby clothes, sweep, do all the domestic chores. I was doing my master's in public health at Luti Daraba. We were living at Fagba. Before leaving home in the morning, I will cook what they will eat before leaving for school. When I come back from school late in the evening, I will still come and cook for them and come and wash my baby clothes in the night. The mother was coming. She came with a child, one of his nieces, 8 years old then. His other sister from Ikorodu also brought her own daughter. Nobody told me that any child will come. We had 2 children with the mother-in-law. Dave was not working. I was responsible for all the upkeep, feeding and everything. And I was working as a slave. But I was trying not to talk so that they would not say it's arrogance because the husband is not working. Dave told me, I know it's not easy, but I cannot help you to do anything. If I help you now, my mother will say you have enslaved me. The mother cannot do without eating pap every morning. I will carry a big bowl like this on my head to go and grind corn for his mother. When I was going to resume work and I was negotiating for crèche, the owner of the crèche said, were you the one that delivered in that house? I said, yes. I thought you were their house help because you're always washing clothes outside. Even the clothes of people that came to stay, I was washing clothes for all of them, including undies. I bore everything in silence. They didn't see anything wrong with me feeding them and paying house rent, buying diaper, buying everything, but they saw everything wrong with helping me. Because they believe as a wife, I should be a slave to them. I tolerated everything. When I was about to resume work from maternity leave, I thought the mother would stay at least to be taking care of that child. Mama said she was leaving. My dad drove with 52 tubers of yam from Ekiti when I delivered. His relatives will come from Ikorodu, from Ibadan. They started packing it small. Less than a month, everything disappeared. I told him at some point, I said, when your people want to take things, please let me know. It's not right for me to enter the kitchen and see that rice has gone halfway, yams are disappearing. The mother left. After the mother, I told him, I said, see, this was not easy for me, but I had to bear. Please, when I have my next baby, let my mother come and stay with me, at least for 1 month. I said, if it is not wickedness, I should not be sitting like this and be doing semo, doing amala for you. I said, that is wickedness. I said, please let my mom come when I have the next baby by the grace of God. When I had the second child, it was by CS. My mom came. I didn't know they were already putting my mom under pressure, that his mother wanted to go. Mom just said, I'll be leaving next week after the name. I said, why? He said, I didn't know she was under pressure to leave. She left. Dave did not tell me that his mother was coming. When my mom left that Sunday morning, he just came to tell me, I want to go and pick my mom at Beggar. I said, you didn't tell me she would be coming. He didn't answer. He went to pick the mother. The mother came. As usual, came with another child. They sat. He got a job around that time. He lost it again because of this issue of men being worshipped in their family. He found it difficult to maintain a job at that time. The mother came. I was bearing all the household expenses again at that time. The same thing, nobody was going to help me. A colleague came to visit me from the office less than 2 weeks after CS. He met me in the kitchen turning semo, and the woman busted into tears. He said, she had delivered baby through CS. That for 3 months, even the cup she wants to use to drink water, somebody must help her to pick it. I said, well, that is where I have found myself, and I have to bear it. I bore it all. Then in 2015, Dave got a job at the Lagos State House of Assembly with Honorable Mudashiru Obasa. Meanwhile, before he got that job, I told him, I said, the rent we are paying in this house is too much. Let's try and find a place where we can start our own building projects. We moved into that house, 900,000 naira total package. Everything came from my account, not a dime from Dave. The subsequent years we paid, 600,000 also came from my account, not a dime from him. I said, this money is too much. At that time, I said, let's get our own place. I said, I have some money saved in my account. Let's look for land. We got that land. I paid. I have the receipts. The payment slip is right here with me that I used to pay for that land. Then I said, okay, I still have 1 million in my account. Let me transfer it to your account so that you can start the building project. You can be monitoring and supervising. I transferred that 1 M to his account. I have the slip here too. Then I gave him my ATM card. That was not the first time he would have my ATM card. When he lost his job, I handed my card to him, like, so that he would not feel, so that he would not be depressed, so that he would not feel less than a man. No matter the amount Dave withdraw from my card, I have never asked him what he did with the money. I would just receive the alarm, back down. I will believe he doesn't waste money. He must have withdrawn the money for a cogent reason. That was the way he was abusing me and beating me all the time. I was bearing it all, trying to build a home. Because my parents actually warned me not to marry him. They said the way they see him is like he's hiding some behavior that will come on. So I was even ashamed to tell them I was in trouble. So I kept enduring it. Then he got a job in 2015 with Honorable Mudashiru Obasa, and they came out with full-fledged violence. Then he started dating a girl called Ifoma Isaac Lovett.
The defendant, Itunu Agbola, claims that her husband is a male chauvinist and his chauvinistic tendency has cost him jobs, especially with female bosses. She claims to have been slaving for Dave and his family in silence, despite she was the breadwinner when Dave had no job. She alleges that Dave's violence tendency became apparent after he secured a job with the Honorable Speaker of the House of Assembly. This case continues to unfold in the next episode.
So until next episode, we are coming very soon for another episode. Stay tuned and thank you for watching. Subscribe and like. Give us a like, share, and let's hear your comment. Thank you very much.